know we're about to shake the room, baby. Right here in front of you, current Next Revelation Lucha Libre champion, half of the Wrestling with Purpose Tag Team champions. You've seen him on School of Morton. You've seen him on PWL. Got a big match coming up with Jonny Swinger, for God's sakes. I'm excited about this. Also, one hell of a musician, may I say. It's Yela Man. How we doing, Yela Man?
Hey, what's up, brother?
I'm
What's going
excited for
on
this
with
one.
you?
I'm excited. I know you're a character, dude. How we living? How we feeling today?
Hey, brother, I'm feeling good, man. The weather outside nice. I'm out here. I got my little cerveza in my cup. I'm just living a dream, brother. Living the dream.
You definitely are. You definitely are. I was just telling you before we started. Just it seems like you work every night in a different damn state. You're out there grinding, if anybody is, and pumping out songs. Let's go ahead and get into that right out the gate. My new favorite song in the world, the JPWO theme that I'm rapping around the house all day, and my wife and kids are tired of it. What went into that? What it went into the JPWO theme on the real? We don't have to act like Jeff Paul's a piece of shit right now.
Nah, like I watched Jeff from the beginning, man. I seen Jeff's first match, and I seen the hard road that Jeff took to where he is now. And I was just kicking it with him one day, and I was like, man, like watching how he progressed and stuff. And I watched a few of his newer matches, and I was just like, man, this dude is really out here grinding because Jeff really had the hard road, man. They try to blackball him, they try to make him quit, and I just watched the way that man walked to the ring when that California Love hit. And I was like, bro, I gotta do something for him, bro, because Jeff
Okay.
Paul is lit.
And thank you for that, because now I'm not getting constant copyright warnings for California Love. So you're looking out for me too.
Hey, bro, I think the big inspiration was Jason Schaefer, though, man, because when Jason Schaefer gets on that ring announcing, man, and that dude he gets behind that stick, bro, he's a whole different breed, bro. The
Isn't he
Fink
though?
and Mean Gene would be proud of Schaefer, man.
Oh
That's my
man.
26 brother right there. Shout out to Fams and the Hooligans.
No doubt, no doubt. He is definitely one of a kind on the ring announcing. Gives PWL their own distinct flavor. How's your experience been with Premier Wrestling League Mid Atlantic so far?
Premier Wrestling League, funny, man. I actually helped Jeff brand it Premier Wrestling League because when Jeff wanted to first start a few years back, he wanted to start running shows. We were doing it out of Lee Jordan's dance studios.
Mm-hmm.
And the first Premier Wrestling League show was on the Friday the 13th. It was called Friday Night Fright. It was called Friday Fright Night. That's what it was.
Oh,
Friday
okay.
Fright Night. And me and Jeff got together, and he was like, man, I really want to brand this product, because he had been running out of Pantilli, Mitsubishi, the parking lot out there where they sell cars and stuff.
Oh,
And we got together on this thing, man. And he was like, man, I really want to do something for the House of Rage students, Rocky Rage and all of his students.
okay.
So me and Jeff, we just put our minds together, man, and we just thought. And Premier Wrestling League was born, bro.
Be damned. So you've been there since from the ground up.
Oh yeah, bro. And just to watch all of these younger kids at the time like grow into the stars that they become now, man. These guys are all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
From Pennsylvania to Carolina to Tennessee and Ohio. Man, you see these PWL students and these kids that Benny Conley and Aaron West are training, becoming stars, man.
Yeah, yeah. Shoot, Josh Williams. We could go on all day about all the different stars. Sid Meier's.
Oh yeah, brother. He's fresh out of Boogie's camp, man. That's another place to be. Boogie's wrestling camp.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up. I see you on Boogie's TV. I see you on Ricky Morton's TV. You've been blessed by a lot of great legends. What's it like to be around Ricky Morton and the Boogie Woogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant?
I'm gonna start off with Punky and Hoop, man, because them two, there ain't nothing like Punky and Hoop, man. The Rock and Roll Express, School of Morton, man, that is one of the best places in the Mid Atlantic, if not the United States, if not the world, to learn how to work that television camera coming into the wrestling business. Guys like the owner, James Strange, we got new writers like my main man Scott and Draco, man. It's just so much knowledge around there. James Anthony is helping with the product. And man, just so many names, man. But Punky and Hoot, them two, man, that the instruction that they give the students down there, because it's called School of Morton, but it's really the School of the Rock and Roll Express. Because Punky and Hoot, they teach the students down there. They might not always be there when you call, but they always on time, brother.
Huh. So these guys, they're legit still hanging out, still getting along after all these years.
All these years, man, that you can't separate them.
That's insane. Can you imagine? I mean, that's some love, man. Like, you got to get pissed, jealous, everything in between in all those years. You got to have those emotions at some time.
Not them two, brother. They ain't never missed a beat. You see one, you see the other, or the other one ain't too far behind. Believe that.
You got any cool Rock and Roll Express stories you can share?
Oh yeah, man. The first time I met Rock and Roll Express, we was on their farewell tour. We had did a show in this middle school, and it was a small town in East Tennessee. I can't really remember the town, man, but Punky was like, he was like, "Hey, Hoot, he's in one of them moods. I think he needs to go to California. Take care of Uncle Hoot." And yeah, I went over there, and you know what we do. We go to California. We take care of the vets, bro, and I got to take care of the vet for less words.
Hell yeah.
But, I got to take care of the legend, man, and then we actually hung out again at with Chase Stevens and Henry O'Godwin at Hazard Fest down the road, and we had a real good time. We got to see some of the biggest country stars of all time. You know what I mean? Like that guy, I can't remember exactly. I think it was the guy that sings that you find out who your friends are, Joe Nichols.
Joe Nichols, okay.
Yeah, we got to see Joe Nichols. We all hung out together.
And watching with Henry Godwin, for God's sakes. You know, that I tell people all the time, you just never know who you're going to run into or who's going to know somebody. That's the beautiful thing of this business and life in general. It's just crazy.
Oh, absolutely, man. And at Boogie's Wrestling Camp, man, you be really surprised what I'm about to tell you about Boogie's Wrestling Camp, man. Because we do our show every other Sunday following School of Morton's. So we do our tapings. And you wouldn't believe who books this show.
Okay, who?
Aaron West's student, referee Hunter.
Hell yeah, okay.
Big H, man. He's the guy with the book, man. He's the guy with the pen. He's busting his tail to put on a good product for Papa, man. And Boogie's Wrestling Camp is like, it's like church on Sunday, man. It's an every Sunday family reunion from 12 to 4 at Shawsville. Man, we all get together, man. We sing together. We laugh together, cry together. Man, we just have a good old time. We train.
That's awesome.
There ain't no place like BWC, man.
And you say you just get together on Sunday, like you said, like on church, and it's not just about the wrestling. That's what I'm trying to do as Shoot Masters, show people the other side of wrestling, the other beauty that I see, the camaraderie and that. You know how it is. So y'all get together and do your thing. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. And Jimmy Valiant, that man, he's like a father to me, man. He's the most selfless individual I've ever met. This guy was the blueprint to what we know now as sports entertainment. Mm-hmm. And, man, when he comes out the back door, we should be rolling the red carpet out for him. The knowledge that him and his lovely wife, Mama Angel, brings to us, and she's awesome. She makes gear and everything. Angels wrestling wear. Some of the best stuff you've ever seen, man. You could think it, she could make it.
Hell yeah.
And we also got a podcast out
Oh,
of Boogie's Benny and Dave's in the Ring podcast, guys based out of Florida. They
okay.
work with us. Benny Scala is actually our BWC commissioner.
Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad you said that. He is the blueprint for what we know. Is he still doing it? Because every time last I knew, he was in the ring and still looked great and was still entertaining.
Oh, Boogie man, he'll be going until he's in that big ring in the sky. You know how Papa is.
The dude, like you say, he's super selfless from what I can tell, but the dude, if he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to take a bump because he's so damn entertaining. You know?
Oh no, Boogie don't bump, brother.
Well, he don't have to. He don't have to, by God. Put him on a show, you're having a good time. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
So let's take it back a little bit. Here you are with Jimmy Valiant, the Rock and Roll Express. When did this journey start? When did you decide this is what I'm going to do?
You talking about when I started in the business?
Whatever made it click for you, and go ahead and tell me the journey and what it took.
So, I'm a bit of a juggalo, man. I'm whoop whoop,
Mm-hmm.
2 wicked whoops for the fam. I was actually working at the Salem Fair in Salem, Virginia. I was on the big wheel, the big Ferris wheel.
Okay.
My dad was one of the ride operators, and the clown booth was right next to the big wheel. So every break, I would sneak off with the clown in the Dunkin' booth, and we'd go over there and we'd take little shots, and I was just doing the most. I was 19. I wasn't supposed to be doing any of that shit. But me and the clown, man, the drunk clown, would go over there and we'd tell little wrestling stories and we'd talk to each other and stuff, man. And one day, there was this guy over there. I overheard. I was ear hustling. He's talking about having a match. And I wanted to know what the hell kind of match was he talking about. So I was like, man, what kind of match you talking about? And he was like, man, I'm a professional wrestler. And I just lost it, bro. His name was Adam Hex.
Okay.
His shoot name's Dusty Craft.
Okay.
And so he ribbed me. He was like, yeah, man, I'm actually going to meet my trainer when I get off, a guy named Kid Lightning. His shoot name James Repass. Really good guys, man. Really good guys. And they were going to a guy named Robert Stanley show, a guy with the biggest heart. Man, dude, I'll get to you about Robert Stanley in a minute.
Okay.
But these guys were talking and they were ribbing me, and they was like, man, if you could take a bump right here on this concrete, I'll train you. My goofy tail took a bump on the concrete, brother. Years later, man, here I am. But they introduced me to a guy named Robert Stanley and Isaac Daniels. See, I've been watching guys like Jimmy Love ever since I was a kid.
Okay.
Because my great uncle was a professional wrestler, the Mask Enforcer.
Oh, okay.
And his tag team partner was the legendary Eclipse. So they ran based out of Rocky Mount, Virginia, okay. American Championship Wrestling. And I've been watching these guys ever since I was a kid, man. Bruiser Graham, Frank Parker, all of these guys come out of Boogie's camp, man. Denny Cooley, all of these guys I've been watching ever since I was a little kid. And man, when I met Robert Stanley, I just lost it, man. And I'll never forget it. First day at Robbie's show, I set up the ring and I was in there training, and I was just being a real knucklehead and being a real jackass, trying to go over spots or whatever. And Robbie made me go out and buy a ticket, bro.
Oh shit, okay.
And then years later, man, I became Robbie ran a promotion based out of Wentworth called Heritage Championship Wrestling Alliance.
Okay.
I stuck it out with them. 5 years, 6 years later, I became their Carolina Classics champion.
Hell yeah.
5 times, man. That was the big break for me in the business. And then I met Jimmy Love, and that just my career launched with Jimmy Bam. That guy, he really is the king of the Mid Atlantic.
That's awesome. So what? When you started, what year are we talking? So we can give the listeners a time frame on this.
I started in August of 2011.
Damn, look at you. God bless you. Good on you. Yela Man, where does that come from? How'd you come up with the name?
Well, that's funny you asked. My dad was a barber, and his brother had the chair next to him. My uncle was a barber too, and he looked like the DJ from NWA, DJ Yella.
Okay.
So my dad always told me I looked like my Uncle Yella.
Okay.
And so if you go back on my earlier footage, I could probably find some of my earlier AIWF Mid Atlantic stuff. I had NWA tights.
Oh.
So I went by Yella because my dad said I looked like him. And the rapping thing just came natural, man.
I got you. Were you making music? Were you dabbling with rapping before you got into the business, or was that something that came along later?
I've actually been rapping for almost 20 years, man. Since I was 12 years old, I've been rapping.
Okay.
Started with freestyle battling, man, in the projects. I was raised in Lincoln Terrace projects off of Hunt Avenue. Mm-hmm. Man, we used to we had a little rap group. We would call it the 10th Street Killers, man. We was a bunch of little kids, man. We used to do go-go beats on the trash cans and stuff.
Hell
and freestyle battle each other, man. That shit was fire, bro. I missed them days.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. So it's crazy to me being from West Virginia because you're saying you're having these freestyle battles, but you also mentioned being a juggalo. So how does that work with the real ones in the rap game? You know what I mean? That can't fly with everybody.
Well, see, to me, I'm not necessarily. Well, it's funny that you said being from West Virginia because I became a juggalo in West Virginia. My dad was born and raised in Beckley.
Oh, okay.
So I found some juggalos because I was getting bullied in high school when I moved. Well, I was in junior high. When I moved up there, I was kind of getting bullied a little bit. And the juggalos kind of like took me under their wing. So for me, it wasn't about being like an Insane Clown Posse fan, even though I do think Violent J is a lyrical genius. Right. And if they took the comedy away, they would be like out of this world good with their lyrics or whatever. But for me, being a juggalo was more of a lifestyle than being an ICP fan because I came from a life where I was raised by gangbangers and felons and shit like that.
Okay.
So seeing the juggalos, man, it kind of gave me that. But at the same time, they wasn't banging. They wasn't harming each other. They wasn't taking from each other. They were more likely to give you something than to run up on you and take your stuff. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It was the same way of life, but just, more peaceful.
Mm-hmm. I get it. Because, I was that juggalo in high school that accepted that new kid into the group.
Yeah, man, it was all about acceptance for me, man. Juggalos, they were the ones that accepted me before anybody else did. And the guy that trained me was a juggalo. So.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of juggalos in the business. There's no doubt.
My boy Zayden Kane, bro.
Hell yeah. And it's a good point you made about Jay and the comedy. I quit listening to ICP probably about 10 years ago. I just said, man, I just can't. It's too cartoony. I still listen to Twisted. I think they get better every album. Blaze still great and everything, but man, ICP was I've got a Hatchet Man tattoo. They were an important part of my life, God, for probably 20 years. But I can't. I can listen to the old stuff, but I can't listen. I don't look for new music videos or anything.
Bro, you ought to check out the Yum Yums Lure album, man. I haven't listened to the second one, but the first one, man, it kind of reminds you of some Dog Beats type stuff, bro. Like, they go back It's like if Dog Beats met Carnival of Carnage almost, man. And
Okay.
Shaggy really brings it. And I mean, it's still comedy, but it's almost like the comedy that we fell in love with as Juggalos. You know what I mean?
Right on. Hell
So
yeah.
they got some decent newer stuff. I don't know what happened between Twisted and the new Magic Ninja and
Uh-huh.
all of that stuff. I just wish them guys would just come back together, man, for all of us, you know?
Right, yeah, for us, damn it. Yep. Oh, I've heard stories. I've heard crazy stories, so who knows? Who knows? We're here.
Maybe me and Zayden Kane can maybe wrestle at the gathering or the Camp Zool or something one day.
You know, there's a lot of wrestlers right now talking about wanting to wrestle at the gathering. Man, y'all just need to invade it, I guess. Just make you a faction and just rush it.
Me, you, Zayden, Chuck Chronic.
Marcus Twist wants to go. Let's put Marcus Twist from
Oh
Saturday Night
yeah.
Special in there. I'm sure Billy Knox wants to go. He's been to probably 10 gatherings at least.
Big H. Yeah, all
Yeah.
of us.
Let's go. Let's go. Hell yeah. Talking about upcoming things, upcoming for you that I'm aware of. Jonny Swinger coming up, man. How important is this match?
Oh man, bro, I couldn't believe it when I got the call. Jonny Swinger, man. It's kind of like Maestro for me. It was a part of my childhood, really, man. This guy's been doing this for a long, long time.
Uh-huh.
Like the final days of WCW, Swinger was doing this thing. He's
Mm-hmm.
been rocking and rolling through Impact Wrestling. Man, I feel like this guy should have a contract anywhere he wants to go.
Yeah.
Instead, he's like Jimmy Valiant and guys like Chase Stevens and the Rock and Roll Express. These guys are selfless.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like Shane Douglas, these guys are selfless. They want to come and help guys like me and Jeff Paul and guys like us advance. And, you know what I mean? Teach
Yep.
us that knowledge that was dropped on them by their OGs. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So hey, I'm gonna get ready as I can. I'm gonna hit the gym every day up until May 20th. I'm gonna clang and bang. Hey, I ain't gonna be ripped and jacked up like Swinger, but hey, we gonna rock and roll, baby. And I hope I leave it all out there and make it worth his while for him. Win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly. And all those men you brought up, they all make sure they're still giving back to the business. They're not taking, they're giving back, and they're giving back, and they'll be remembered for that. And as far as Swinger goes, I told you before we started, I watched this guy live in ECW. So this dude's hitting, he's had so many matches and doing TV tapings and doing so many things. It's another, but he doesn't know how important this match is to me. How important it is to you, I'm sure. But I'm sure he busts his ass every time. It's going to be a fun one. PWL, what is it, May 20th? Does that
May
sound right?
20th, Mayday, Mayday.
Let's go. What you got going on in the meantime? What's coming up on the horizon before then?
All right, well, next Wednesday, PWL invades Concord University,
Mm.
and the Yela Man will be live and in action. Hey, I got a challenge for the PWL champion, too. Hey,
Oh,
because that belt looked real good, and it's going to look real good around my waist. Cyclops, if you could hear me, I'm coming for that strap, brother.
hey, Yella, you're coming on my show calling out Cyclops after that beautiful moment at Crossroads Mall.
Hey, brother, I respect it. I respect everything that man's done. Hell, he beat a legend to get there. Benny
Yeah,
Conley ain't no walk in the park, brother. Benny Conley's working his way to being a legend.
yep.
Guys like him and Jason Kincaid, man. Hey, I told them the last time I seen him, Jason Kincaid's my Yoda. Benny Conley's my Obi-Wan. But there ain't nothing I want more than PWL gold. And I got nothing but love and respect for Cyclops, man. But I really want to get my hands on that PWL title, man. I've been there since day one, and I feel like this is a big opportunity for me.
It is. It definitely is. I'm stoked for it. I hope I get to see footage of it because I know I can't make it. But hell, we can make this Jonny Swinger match a PWL championship match. You never know. I have faith
Oh
in you.
yeah. Oh yeah. Also, April 29th in New Haven, West Virginia, I'm coming back to Top Notch Wrestling Alliance for Untamed, and Rick Rogers.
Mm,
He had called me out.
okay.
I'm sure you familiar with Rick Rogers, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
Rick Rogers, yeah, he wanted to get his hands on Zayden Kane,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess Zayden Kane's tied up or whatever, so he targeted me,
Nah.
and so I guess it's gonna be Yela Man and Rick Rogers shaking the room. April the 29th. That's my daughter's birthday, my youngest daughter's second birthday.
Well, whoop that dude's ass for your daughter. Whoop Rick's ass for your daughter, for sure.
Shake the room at Untamed, baby.
Shake the room, man. You've got so many matches under your belt. Like I say, you've been everywhere doing it all. Give me your favorite match, or your top 2 or 3. I know it's hard, but some moments that stick out to you.
Um, one of my favorite matches. Anything I've ever done with Jeff Paul was fun. That dude's just awesome. Anything I've ever done with Dangerous E. Corey Etzel was a blast. I've learned so much. Guys like Lee Valiant, Maurice the Strong here recently at School of Morton was really fun. Connor Cross was another really good one. Man, Ricky Dooley, the Dooleys at School of Morton. Man, you just name it. Anybody at School of Morton that I've ever worked with or worked against, man, just anybody from Boogies. It's just so many of them, man. I can't think of one right off. See, I've wrestled guys like Jimmy Love and Matt Houston and Robert Stanley, and man, I wrestled legends before, man, like George South.
Hell
So
yeah.
that's hard. I wrestled Caleb Conley.
Okay.
That's a hard thing for me to do is say which one's my favorite.
Right on.
Hey, just getting the opportunity to lace up them boots and walk out there and entertain them people every time is a good time for me. That's my favorite time every opportunity I get, brother.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And to the folks watching, I'll let you know, he's got a YouTube channel with a lot of those matches that he mentioned. Just type in YELAMANN, put a space in there, and by God, the channel's going to come up, and you can watch half those matches, I'm sure. And
Oh
your
yeah.
music's on there as well.
Oh yeah, there's music on there. I got a new mixtape coming out probably at the end of the month. I had to hold back on it because I had some issues at home. But I worked all that stuff out. Revenge Part 2's coming. Christopher Cruz is going down.
Yeah, you've put out some controversial songs. I've heard a couple that I said, man, I wonder what the hell's going on, but that's neither here nor there. Whatever.
Oh yeah, man. I just love professional wrestling and guys like Christopher Cruz with opinions. I mean, Grant, he worked at WCW and fully put him over for being a pretty good commentary guy, but at the end of the day, you don't disrespect legends like George South and Jimmy Valiant and Punky and Hoot.
Oh.
And now he's getting on there. He's talking crap about every indie promotion with a bad poster or this, that, and the other. I seen a couple days ago where he disrespected Lil Judy Ray, and that girl's been busting her tail. Girls like her, Nurse Micah, the women's division like Talise Starseeker. Them girls, man, they deserve some respect. You know what I mean? Right. And I'm not gonna let punks like that try to defer them from what their goals are in this business, man. I wish them nothing but the best and nothing but success. You know what I'm saying?
Good. Well, fuck this, Chris Cruz. I wasn't aware of this till right now, so that shows how far his fucking words reach in. But
Yeah, look on his Facebook profile, Christopher Cruz. He's a real big piece of shit.
okay, I got you. And that guy brings up. I talk to a lot of guys. They say, "Man, I listen to Cornette, and I try to take the good stuff out of there and throw away all the bullshit." Cornette's just so damn hateful. He's been around. He knows his shit, but he's just too damn hateful for me, man. I like the positivity. I like to hear the good shit. And just somebody just old and bitter and running shit down. These motherfuckers gotta go. We've been cleaning them up in West Virginia. So thank you for doing your part. Put out a diss track and fucking straighten some motherfuckers up.
Oh yeah, there's more to come. And see, like you said, I take the positive. So I ain't got no heat with Cornette. Hey, I stopped kind of watching Power when they took him off the air. I love Cornette, but like you said, man, all this hateful, bitter shit and all this running people down stuff got to go, man. Like our business is growing, and if these guys ain't here to help us learn, they need to go, man, because we're trying to all learn and grow together.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. And me and you was talking before we started recording about West Virginia's kind of popping off right now. It's doing good. And I know you get around. Can you kind of compare and contrast West Virginia to some other scenes you dip into and the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever?
Wild and wonderful West Virginia, brother. I'll tell you, it's exactly what I just said. Wild and wonderful. Man, you got the good, the bad, the ups and the downs in West Virginia, bro. Like, I tell you what though, like I've been to Illinois, I've been to Pennsylvania, I've been to a lot of places, man, but Virginia, North Carolina, Tennessee, hell, you name it, brother. But ain't no place like West Virginia. West Virginia, man, they love that old school wrestling, and those fans, man, you ain't gotta do 100 flips to, satisfy them, man. You grab a top wrist lock, and those people are happy, man. Shoulder tackles make them people happy, man. And I just love it because that, not everybody can be a Seth Rollins or
right.
What the hell's his name?
Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega. You already knew what I was talking about. Can't everybody do that? And and the guys that can do that, they don't want to take away from the older guys that might be in the main event. Right. You see, when I was trained, we were taught to learn our place. You know what I mean? So if you was booked in the first match, you wrestled the first match. And now everywhere else, everybody's trying to be the main event on every match, but it's taken away from the main event. And it's killing towns and stuff, man, because if they see it all every time, it's like what happened with the Dudley Boys. They've used tables so much, the fans don't want to see them wrestle anymore. They want to see tables. That's all they want to see.
That's a good point. Yeah. And as a fan, hell yeah, I love seeing, 5-star matches every match in a perfect world. But that's a good point you make. If you see it all, then no need to go back and see it again. So yeah, you can agree then West Virginia is looking pretty good. As far as other places you've been, are the indies, are the crowds coming out? Are they into it? How's things looking as far as the business right now?
Oh yeah, Virginia's looking real good. We just got some shows kicking off in Stewart, Virginia, National Independent Championship Wrestling. That was Ken Steele's late great Ken Steele. I don't know if you remember him, but he was a legend in West Virginia. His promotion's kicking back off. He had passed a few years back, but his son Scott Lee is doing real good and taking that to the next level, man. Those fans are up and they're out there. Pure Pro Wrestling's looking real good down in Virginia and the North Carolinas. We're getting ready to start Reboot Wrestling, ran by Reboot Pro Wrestling. Excuse me. Robert Stanley starting back again. That's going to be some good news based out of the Carolinas and Tennessee. You got man, wrestling's looking good everywhere. School of Morton and Chucky, Tennessee, and ICW
Yeah.
in Tennessee. All man, wrestling's looking real good
Good.
in the
Good.
Mid Atlantic, at least. I can't speak for the other territories, but I know in the Mid Atlantic, everybody's coming out and everybody's wanting to be involved. You got TV crews like BTW 21 coming out, getting involved with us, and we really appreciate it. You know what I mean? All the photography guys that's coming out and doing work with us, man. We're just really picking up, and I'm really excited for what pro wrestling's bringing to the table in these upcoming years. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like we're really picking up.
I've been saying it. Like now is the perfect time. It's accessible. As you mentioned, there's more feds popping up, so you can go see it live. But let's say you're out in the boondocks and don't have a vehicle. Well, get online. YouTube has everything you need. Every fed is on there, and feds are
Another
like,
one I really want to plug is Real Shoot Wrestling, man.
hell yeah, plug away.
RSW,
What do
man.
you think about them?
Tim Cross, man, that guy, he books them shows like you see where the crowd's wild the whole time, man, and them venues. Man, the environment's unreal, brother. I've had one match at RSW, and I can't wait to go back, brother. I can't wait.
Hell yeah, I can't wait to have you back. Our show this past weekend in Parma, we had our best crowd yet. They were rocking and rolling. They were into every match. It was a great time in Parma, and the matches were bangers. And I can't wait to have you back. You're on the first episode of RSW TV. You're in the Battle Royal. And I watch that footage, and I laugh every time. And I'm sorry, it's at your expense, but I laugh because you come up to the camera and you do your shake the room, and right when you go to say room, here comes Jason Hendricks' ass right in front of you, getting his damn camera time. But you got that damn shake the room in about 30 seconds later while you're in the ring. So props on
Oh,
that.
yeah. Man, that dude Jason Hendricks is going to be a star, man. He looks like $1,000,000.
Yeah. I heard he main evented in an 8-man tag, so he's part of a tag team match. But Rise had over 400 people this weekend, so he's in the right spot. I have all the faith in the world in that kid.
Oh,
Speaking of
yeah,
which,
man.
what's some other up and comers you're seeing that you think gonna sell some tickets?
I think definitely Big H. My boy Levi, he's coming in Boogie's wrestling camp. Guys like Wreak Havoc, Harley Hathaway, all my students from Boogie's camp, Mike Mars, all of them. Sam Street, that girl, watch out for her. Okay. She's gonna be making some noise. Always and forever, Nurse Micah.
Yeah,
I love her. That girl's a sweetheart.
Yep.
If you're ever in the Carolinas, Casey Fox, this girl is the hidden gem, bro.
Yeah.
She rocks. Jay Malachi, all the guys from Firestar Pro Wrestling. Those guys rock, every one of them. Shout out to LeBron Cozone. That guy is one hell of a trainer. Caden Pierre.
Yeah.
That guy, man. Him and Bo Bombshell. Those are some ticket guys. My boy Scott Storm is another one. He's a good guy. Man, it's just so many. Like I said, brother, I could go on and do this all day long.
No, you make a good point. There's a lot of solid kids coming up, and the good thing is it's solid people training them. They're not putting all this hateful shit in their head. Listen to me like I know it all, but I know enough, God damn it. I see what's happening, and it's good. It's real good.
Oh, yeah. And like I said, man, guys like Jeff Paul and Aaron West and Kincaid and Conley, man, West Virginia wrestling is in good hands. Even I know these guys might not get along, but, man, I'm cool with the guy Joe Brody, man. He does real good with me. You know, I got some shows coming up with him. American Pro Wrestling, that is going to be pretty good stuff based out of Hinton.
Okay.
I don't know what his past was with anybody else, but he's never really done me any dirty. He's always taken really good care of me and all of the talent as far as I'm concerned, or as far as my knowledge is, he's always done the right thing by me at least, you know.
Right on.
So I can't really speak for that Brian Logan guy, but
Oh, Jeff spoke enough on him. He's been taken care of, believe me.
yeah, definitely.
We're talking about changes, and something I've noticed on almost every episode of WrestleRoni, a wrestler goes into the pandemic and how it changed things for him. Did it change anything for you? What was things like for you during the pandemic?
The pandemic is actually kind of where I kind of like stepped up a little bit because wrestling didn't stop for me, man. We had those moments where we were locked down, but I was still in front of a camera. I was still wrestling. I mean, I had to sign a lot of waivers and do a lot of COVID tests, but I was still wrestling. And the minute everybody could come outside, I wrestled in front of sold out crowds. I actually ran my first show during the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, go into
we
that.
did.
How'd that go?
Man, we had standing room only. I had everybody sign waivers, of course, but standing room only, man. We had the Lucha Dome packed out, man. It was Future X Lucha Libre.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Hell
I
yeah.
crowned my first Future X champ. We had an
Mhm.
Aztec Battle Royal, all kind of stuff, man.
Okay.
We had Janny Kai,
Yeah.
her and Yo-Yo
Okay.
on our first show, and they teamed up against Cool J and Mackenzie James.
Okay.
And that was a banger right there. Now you see Janny Kai all over
Yep.
AEW Dark in Japan and all
Mhm.
kind of stuff. Man, I stumbled upon her by accident, brother.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that girl's a star, bro.
For sure, for sure. Like you said, she's been over in TJPW in Japan, been on Dark. She's doing great. And then before that, I was watching her on GCW and every other indie show that was being streamed on IWTV. So you had a show. It went successful. You got a bug to run another show, or was it too much of a headache?
No, I actually helped with a few more of those shows. I I do a lot for the Wrestling Live for BWC.
Okay.
But so I'm kind of in charge of all of that stuff. But again, Big H Hunter, he does the booking, he writes the cards and stuff like that. I don't step on his toes. It's Operation Put Your Trust in the Green Kid. We just rock and roll like that. We work really well together. I mean, I just drop my knowledge. We learn how to promote together. I think either later on this year or maybe next year I will start my own promotion. But as of now, I'm just enjoying town to town, man.
Yeah. You're busy enough. You're busy enough. Can you relate to the listeners what it's like, this road life, what it's like being on the road all the time? You're in a different car. What can you tell people about this wrestling lifestyle? Because you're definitely the man to tell them.
Man, I tell you, back in the day, it was 350 days a year. Now I say I'm on the road at least probably half of that, but sometimes I go from Tuesday to Sunday and I wrestle just like those guys did, man. I have 8 matches in a day sometimes, from town to town. Sometimes from Tuesday to Sunday, 3, 4 times on Sunday. You know what I mean? It's just, from Ohio to Tennessee, we're on the road every week, a couple times a week. We do our best to pack the houses. We don't care if there's 10 people or 10,000. We give it all we got. We
Mm-hmm.
leave it all out there in that ring every single time, and we just try to, entertain beyond belief and give the fans everything that they pay for at all costs, man. It tears our body up, man.
Hey.
And sometimes at home, man, it gets stressful. It's hard to get out of bed, you lose friends, you lose friendships, you lose relationships, you
Mm-hmm.
lose money, you lose sleep. But hey, if you love what you're doing, you never work a day in your life.
Exactly. You're exactly right. And all due respect for what you're putting your body through and saying 8 matches in a day. Tim, got us on 4th of July. 3 different shows on the 4th of July. 3 different towns. So he's telling us, you wrestle, you get your shit, you get in the car, and you go to the next town. You wrestle, you get your shit, you go in the car, you go to the next. And it's wild as hell to me because it's still new to me. And I was in a car with Polly Kilpis on one side and a baby seat in the other this past weekend. And my ribs and knees hurt like a son of a bitch. So I'm getting my taste of it. Believe me, Parma was about a 3-hour trip. So, yeah,
Oh yeah, brother.
it's
I
not
know how
easy.
that is.
Not easy. So in a perfect world, what's Yela Man doing a year from now when I speak to him? I interview a year from now. What's going on?
A year from now, we'll probably be a couple more states in, few more matches. We'll probably be launched our own promotion. Hell, I'll probably been done launched my Talk and Shoot podcast back, so I'll probably be having you on there with me. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. Okay.
Um, just trying to, we're just trying to build up Wrestling Live from BWC, to show our appreciation to Jimmy Valiant. We're trying to build that up as much as we can and help the Mid-Atlantic scene. So hopefully by next year we're on the right path to,
Yeah. And
having everything built up.
that's why I really wanted you on the show. I don't know you that well, but I can tell you're not a guy that wants to go to AEW or WWE. You're looking to build these grassroots for those guys that'll go to AEW or WWE. Or am I wrong? I'm sure somebody gave you a contract. You're going, right?
Well, my thing with it is this, that everybody wants to make it, but the way I feel is like guys like Damian Wayne,
Mm-hmm.
guys like George South, guys like, like Jimmy Love and Robert Stanley and stuff like that. And hell, even guys like Tim Cross, I think guys that know the business,
Mm-hmm.
like making it to us is whatever you make it. Like,
Yep.
we use whatever platform we're given, whatever stage we're given, and we try to make that special. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? If the opportunity presents itself, yeah, of course I'll walk that aisle a few times, but that's not where my heart is. My heart is to make whatever I found in wrestling better than how I found it, and to leave it in better shape than what I found it in.
Yep.
So if that means main event in WrestleMania, if that means staying right here where I'm at, I'm happy. As long as I get to lace up my boots and entertain them people, man, that's where my heart's at. So as long as it's in the ring, hell, it doesn't matter where it is. It could be in somebody's backyard.
I got you. Well, I tell you what, when we start up WrestleRoni Worldwide Wrestling Federation, well, by God, we're going to keep you in mind. I got some, we'll have Yellow Man on the show. It'll probably never happen, but by God, we'd love to have you.
Hey, brother, I believe in you. It'll happen, brother.
I'm just fine with Real Shoot Wrestling and Tim Cross. Hell, I got a no ring deathmatch show I'm working this weekend for Evil Ways. So you ever been around
Okay.
any of that craziness, the deathmatch scene?
I actually absolutely love the deathmatch scene, man. I've actually got to wrestle Terry Houston. I think of him as a deathmatch legend.
Okay.
Uh, Guys like Raven Havoc and Big Country Josh Lewis. And I've had a few death matches, man. And I tell you what, guys like Jay Slack and G Raver and Matt Tremont, man, those are some of the nice people. That's some of the world's nicest people I've ever met in my life, bro. Rest in peace to Colt 45, man. I just
Yeah.
love the deathmatch scene, man. Those guys, man. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
People try to crap on them, man, but they have no idea.
Yeah.
They have no idea. And most of those guys can work their asses off.
Yeah. Tremont, shit. Balls of Mahoney back in the day, he could have a wrestling match if need be.
Oh, I love Balls Mahoney, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, big shout out to Balls Mahoney. My God.
Oh yeah.
That dude was a trip. Got to see him live a few times. Hell yeah. We're coming into the home stretch, believe it or not. We got 10 minutes left, Yella. In the home stretch, I give my guests an opportunity to plug whatever you want to plug, any motivational words, where we're going to see you next. I don't give a shit what you want to do. The platform's all yours. You take it and run with it.
Oh man, I just like I said, we got Premier Wrestling League at Concord University next Wednesday. I believe it's the 23rd.
We're going to say it's 23rd, and if it's wrong, I'll correct it.
Yeah, I believe it's either the 23rd or the 26th. I'm not sure about it. I just know it's next Wednesday, Concord University. Yela Man will be there live and in action. At the end of the month, I will be at Top Notch Wrestling Alliance, Untamed, New Haven, West Virginia. Come check us out. The following week, the following day, I will be back at School of Morton for their every 2 weeks TV taping, and then the next week we'll be doing Boogie's Lucha Extravaganza.
Ooh.
Live at Wrestling Live from BWC, man. Hey, we're gonna be rocking and rolling.
Ooh.
Hey, and like I said, for more big events coming up, Yela Man on Facebook. You just get on there. I got a Rumble channel that I launched off. Check that out. My YouTube channel, Yela Man 26. Yeah, just check me out all over there. Make sure you check out the Jeff Paul World Order.
JPWO. Guess it's time to let the world know I'm running with the JPWO. That's the best line, dude. Man. Just the way you did it, and I don't know. It sticks with me. I posted it on Facebook, and everybody jumped my ass. Like, what are you doing? I said, man, I just like the line from the song. Jeff Paul's a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, bro. Like, yeah, just keep your eyes on that guy, man. Jeff Paul's going to the league. That guy going places.
Yep, I've been saying the same thing. I guarantee it. My money's on him as well. Even though he's a shithead with a little bit less of a beard.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Kincaid.
Yeah, no doubt. And, yeah, recently, I recorded you. You had a hell of a match. You was in there. Wasn't you in there with Cuban Assassin in that 4-way, or am I crazy?
It was a 3-way. It was me versus Cuban Assassin versus Tyler Foshi for the international title. Tyler Foshi's a School of Morton cat. I had a cage match at the Bunkhouse Stampede against that guy. Oh. Man, that dude's a hell of an athlete, brother.
So you got cage matches under your belt. I mean, of course you got some matches under your belt doing it since 2011. What's the craziest match you've had?
Thumbtack Torture with Terry Houston.
Oh, okay. Okay, I believe that's on your channel as well, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And it's not about how crazy it's been. It's about the memories you're making. It's about the fans that you're moving. And you're fucking doing it, man. You're fucking whiz for this long. And you still look that good in the ring. Pumping out music. And School of Morton's no joke. Boogie School's no joke. They're putting on quality TV from a training school. It's fucking phenomenal. So, like you say, wrestling's in a good place. You're a fucking part of that. So, congratulations.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. I wouldn't be able to do it if it wasn't for guys like Johnny Roxville, Corey Etzel, Mecha Mercenary, Jimmy Valiant, Punky and Hoop. Jimmy Love. I wouldn't be able to do it without any of those guys. Robert Stanley. It's all because of them. Kid Lightning, Foxy Roxy. It's all because of the instructors at BWC like Koga and Mike Mars. I wouldn't be able to do it without any of them guys, man. The Stash. Hey, if you get a chance, brother, look up the Spectacular Stash. Okay. That guy is gonna be a star. That dude is like the mix between Jimmy Hart and what's his name? Yeah, he's a manager. Mitchell.
Damn it! Don't. I got it. Reverend Mitchell. What the hell is his from ECW? The Sinister Minister.
Yeah, the Sinister Minister. That guy's a mix between Jimmy Hart and Sinister Minister, bro. Ooh. He's gonna be a fucking star. Watch.
James Mitchell, Sinister Minister James Mitchell.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hell yeah, you've given us plenty of names to look into. And if anybody knows, by God, it's you. You're out here rocking and rolling with all of them. So God bless you, man. Keep doing your thing. We're definitely going to have to have you back on because I'm sure you got more stories to tell. And hell, once you win that title from Cyclops, we got to have you on to talk about that.
Oh, yeah, brother. You already know.
Hey, in the meantime, to my listeners, you know how we do it, man. Go out there, live your dreams. Just give it a shot. Just take one step towards it this week. I don't care how little it is. At least you're moving in the right direction. But in the meantime, treat others with kindness and respect. But don't take no shit. Yela Man don't take no shit. He'll make a fucking rap track all about you.
Shake the room, brother.
Go out there and shake the room. We love you. It's been another awesome WrestleRoni with another awesome guest. I can't thank you enough, Yela Man. Hang on here with me and I can talk to you while folks ain't even listening. It's been WrestleRoni. I love you. We're out of here.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.